Hey guys, what's up? Joe here. In this video I would like to talk about the dust cover for this turntable, the American Audio TTD 2400. I've purchased this turntable recently, but before I did, I've seen in the description that it does not come with a dust cover. That is a must for me, so I bought it separately. But then I read all the bad reviews about the dust cover, that it doesn't fit, that the design is flawed, it's not possible to install it, etc. So what does that tell you? Should I risk it, buy it anyway, and try to install it somehow, or try to make some kind of adjustments that would work? Or should I pay a little bit more money to someone else and buy a turntable that doesn't have these bad reviews about the dust cover anyway? So I decided to risk it because I couldn't believe that they would make a product and actually sell a product that has this kind of flaw. So I did, and I found out that somewhat I have to agree with the reviews because it's really difficult to fit this cover, but it's not impossible because I've done it, just very, very tricky. So I'm gonna go step by step with you by the instruction manual, and I'm show you what it's about, and I'm gonna explain why is it difficult. Okay, but probably I should mention two things before I start explaining the whole procedure, which is quite easy. It's a two-man job. That's number one. If you be pressing on the spring with one hand, you have to hold the deck with the other hand, and since you don't have a third hand, you will need someone else to slide the hinge in place when it's ready. So that's one thing. And another, what happened to me is that my screwdriver slipped in the process, and the spring just shut out. So if I was standing right above it and looking into it, it could hit my eye. And another thing, the screwdriver could hit my hand. So please be aware of this as well. So be very careful when you do this installation, just so you don't sustain an unnecessary injury. Right, now, so let's go step by step. Let's see what's in the box. Well, obviously the cover itself, and then you got these accessories you'll be putting together. Very simple and easy. So you got the springs, and you got the hinges, and these little plastic covers that go on top of the spring. So step number one, simple and easy, you placing the spring in the hole. Step number two, you are placing the little cap on the top of the spring. And step number three, the difficult one, you have to press firmly with a screwdriver or similar tool down on the spring while holding the turntable from the bottom. And when it's far enough, you just slide, well, someone else will slide the hinge in. Then you release the screwdriver, and the thing just should jump into place. Then same procedure on the other side, and then you just click in the dust cover, and that should be it. Well, the thing is, though, it's much easier said than done because it was quite a struggle. I'll be honest with you, actually, in the beginning, we had the feeling, when I was pressing down on the spring, I had the feeling that something's going to break, that the plastic, either the plastic cup I was pressing on will give up, will break, or the plastic underneath the spring will give up. Luckily it didn't happen, but I'm telling you, I had to let go a couple of times because I really felt like if I press it just a little bit harder, something will break. Well, luckily this did not happen. But to avoid all this trouble, perhaps there is something for American DJ, or a DJ I think they're called now, to consider. Perhaps you could just install the hinges in the factory by people who have the know-how, perhaps better tools, and we could avoid all this nuisance, I would say. But yeah, just an idea, I don't know. But as you can see, it's possible to install this cover. It works. And so just let me know if this video was somewhat helpful for you, and if you had a similar trouble putting this cover on. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.